Welcome, everyone. First and second episode of our podcast, our renewed podcast. I'm going to let my guest here introduce herself today.
Hi,
Ada.
Alex. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you too. We spent the whole weekend with Ada and Radesh, following them around, getting some content of them moving, training, seeing what it takes to be national champion. How many times now?
Together with Rarish 8 times.
8 times, okay. So tell us a little bit about your dance journey. When did you start? Why did you start? And why are you still doing it?
Well, I started when I was 8 years old. Actually, because my best friend in that period was dancing and I liked what she was doing very much. I went to one of her competitions and I really enjoyed it. And then I said, okay, I want to do this. So here I am now.
Nice.
Yes, I changed few partners during this journey, maybe 4 or 5.
Okay.
But Rarish was the last one,
Okay.
as everybody could notice. So yeah,
And
this was the journey.
so how long have you been dancing total?
20 years this year.
20 years,
Yes.
okay.
And
And
together with Rarish, 10
10,
years.
nice, okay. So it's the longest partnership you had
Yeah,
then?
the longest one.
Perfect. Do you feel like because you're a grown-up now and not an 8-year-old, it's easier to stay with a partner, or what's different between previous partners and now?
Yeah, I think when you are young, you cannot really manage the situations that can appear during the partnership. And growing up, it's more easy to control yourself because it's not really easy to have such a long partnership. Yeah, sometimes you have to shut up and just listen. Sometimes, yeah, you have to say what you feel, but you have to find a good balance between this.
Yeah. Last night we spent some time with Katia Vanone, which is one of their teachers for the majority of your career, I think. And she said that Ada was the best at what she does because you know your body and you've like grown into your body. What do you think that means for you?
Yeah, actually, I started working with Katia when I was maybe 13 years old, so long time ago.
Oh.
And yeah, I know my body very well. I think I'm very flexible. I can use like my body parts in the way that maybe not everybody can do it. So yeah, I think this is a strong point for me.
Do you think flexible physically, like your limbs move, or flexible like you know the parameters and the boundaries of your body?
I think the parameters, yeah, you can always go further, so you can all the time you can improve these parameters. But I was meaning that flexible physically.
Okay. Last night we had dinner with one of our friends, Alex, and he said that he danced with you once, and unlike anyone he's danced before, he felt light when he was dancing with you. Like he just got in the couple and then he felt like he was flying. Why do you think that is?
Yeah, it's important for a lady to follow the man, but sometimes it's necessary for her to take the lead. Because during the competition, you never know what can happen. So you have to be all the time prepared for that.
Yeah.
And I know I'm very light, sometimes maybe too light, which is also not good because the partner should feel your weight. Otherwise, he cannot lead you. So it's another point where you have to find the balance.
Yeah. You guys are obviously in great shape, and being with you guys training this weekend, I see how hard you work and how much you work and how long you dance every dance. What do you do to keep your body in shape and to get ready for these competitions? What's your routine outside of practice and also within practice?
Yeah, we have some physical preparation, which is like specific for what we are doing. It's not only about looking good and grow your muscles and have 6 packs, because it's not really necessary. For example, if I work too much my arms, my shoulders are growing very fast, and it's also not good.
Not good
not good looking.
I see. Okay. Not good for the dance. Okay.
Yeah, not good for the dance. But most of the times we are working our legs because it's the part of our body that we are using a lot.
Yeah.
Also, I'm doing yoga because
Okay.
I feel it helps me a lot to stretch my muscle, also to be aware of my body and to know what I have to use during dancing.
Do you go to yoga classes or do you do your own program or have a
Sometimes
coach or?
I'm going to yoga classes, but I don't have so much time to go every time, so I'm doing like online classes.
Nice.
Or I try to find some programs because now we have a lot of material
Yeah.
online that we can use it
Do you have a favorite teacher?
in dancing.
No, online for yoga.
No, not really.
Whoever,
Yeah.
just yoga.
If I like the program, I try to
Perfect.
do it.
Cool, awesome. Well, I'll ask you this. I don't know if and how you can answer this, but do you have a favorite teacher that you've had? Maybe let me ask you this a different way. Tell me that maybe the 2 or 3 top teachers that changed your life the most during the 20 years of dancing.
During my dance career. Well, Katia and Giordano were like my first teachers, let's say, international teachers,
Okay.
which for sure had a big impact in my dancing career. Then Mirko and Edita, we are working with them since we began dancing together,
Okay.
and they also helped us a lot in changing our style and improve a lot our dancing. We also worked with Fabio Selmi, which gave us a bit of musicality, artistic stuff.
Nice.
He's very good in this. And there are a lot of teachers that helped us during our career.
Did you have like a first teacher that because of them you stayed dancing or took it more seriously or?
No, actually it was my choice
Oh,
to
nice.
dance. Nobody pushed me to do this.
That's awesome. I tried to quit a few times when I was a kid. My mom was like, Fred Astaire never quit. You're going to go back. We put too many years in this.
Yeah.
So you never had this. It was always self-imposed.
I had a period actually before dancing with Raresh
Okay.
when I wanted to become a lawyer. So
Okay.
it was like few months when I stopped dancing because I wanted to go to the university. Actually, I did law school. I finished law school.
Nice.
Yes, but was like a very short time. Then I decided that I want to dance.
Nice.
But was my decision.
Okay. Do you ever regret not having chosen another life or a different path or going with law?
No, not at all.
Perfect. If you have your whole career ahead of you and you reach every goal that you set for yourself, and then let's say somebody comes to you and say you're going to live another 100 years, but you have to do something else from now on after you've accomplished everything with dance, what do you do next? How do you spend your second half of your life, let's say?
The second half of my life. For sure, I will continue to dance, but maybe I will do also something else.
Okay.
Which I don't know now to tell you exactly what is that something else. But for sure, I will not stop dancing.
Wow, that's amazing. What's your favorite dance?
Tango and foxtrot.
Okay. And why and when did you choose ballroom over Latin?
When I was 14 years old, but not because I liked more ballroom, but because all my partners were very good in ballroom dancing, and also all my teachers were more ballroom teachers.
Okay.
So yeah, I chose this. But I don't regret. I mean, now I like much more ballroom than Latin.
Really?
And I think it's more suitable for me.
Okay. Do you think you turned into the person you are today because you did ballroom? Or do you think it's who you always were and you're just finding yourself within ballroom? Like, would you be a different person if you would have spent the last 20 years doing Latin?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think I would be the same.
Nice. What do you want to do once you're done competing? Or are you ever going to stop competing? Are you just going to be senior
I
7?
have to stop competing at a point, but I want to still continue to teach.
Okay.
Maybe to be a judge, why not?
Yeah, yeah.
So I will continue my career in dancing.
Okay. What's the hardest part about working as hard as you do and obviously like traveling as much as you do and having dance be such a priority in your life? Like what's the trade-off? What do you have to give up?
Of course, you have to do some sacrifices to do all these things. But when you are doing what you like the most, it doesn't feel so difficult to give up on
Nice.
some things because this is your goal, this is what you want to do, and you're just doing. But
Nice.
sometimes it's difficult to travel so much. I want to stay more home.
Yeah.
Because then you have to go on holiday, and sometimes I don't want to go on holiday because I want to stay home.
Right. Yeah.
So, yeah.
What does the rest of the year look like for you guys? Competitions, camps, training, etc. We're in September right now, for context.
Actually, September it's quite busy period
Okay.
because we are also going to teach. Then.
Where are you teaching?
In Korea.
Cool.
Nu știu dacă trebuie să dăm asta.
Okay.
Ok, poate pot să...
Teaching.
Da.
So we're in September right now. What does the rest of the year look like for you?
So yeah, we have to teach, then we have to go to have some lessons with our teachers. After this, we will compete in Thailand.
Oh, nice. When's
at
that?
the end of September. Yes, then in October, like immediately after the weekend after, we will have the 4th Grand Slam of the year in Belgrade. And then we will have a World Championship.
Nice. And then you take a break?
And then we will have a little break.
A little break, then
like
you go back
2
the
weeks
next year.
maybe. 2 weeks break, yes.
Nice. So you guys obviously just got second at the German Open, which is a massive accomplishment. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
What's sort of the next hopes and dreams that are coming up? What are the next goals on your list?
Of course, I think the goal of every athlete is to be the first. Otherwise, it makes no sense.
100%, yeah.
Let's say. But first of all, we want to become better and better to achieve that place. Because if you just achieve the place without consistency, let's say, makes no sense for me.
Yeah, 100%. Well, we're here rooting for you for sure. We're going to follow along your journey. If you could give, actually 2 different things. If you could give dancers out there some hope or some inspiration or some words of advice as they're starting or as they're in their first 5, 6, 10 years of their dance career, what would you tell them?
To achieve the success, I think you have to fail many times, but without losing your enthusiasm.
Okay. And what keeps your enthusiasm?
The wish to become better and better.
Okay.
To
that makes sense.
grow up all the time.
Like just want to get
to
better.
Improve everything.
No matter what. Yeah.
Yes.
Last question. When you have a family, kids, would you want your kids to dance?
I'm not sure.
I think every dancer feels that way a little bit.
Yeah, because all the time he will be associated with my name.
Right.
And he will be like, okay, he's the son of the daughter of Andreea.
Yeah.
He will never have his own personality, let's say, on the dance.
That makes sense.
Yes.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for sitting down with us. And we hope you guys enjoy this. We'll see you soon.
Thank you, Alex.
Yay!